Only microphone audio. Both
and a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports
So
as
the
we get set for
question
this
is,
NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the...
Do I need... So, that's the question. Now.
And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Dixon in at the 5 spot. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Butler. Dixon grabs the rebound.
Let's figure this out.
Curry is inside. Rozier defending.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
The free throw drops for Curry. You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
Now, there's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Now here's Butler coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Curry against Robinson. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness. Not going to shy away from contact.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Three-pointer. Dixon's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry against Rozier. The pass to Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. 8 points his last outing. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Offensive rebound. Slammed home. He draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there. And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
An even 3-on-3 break. Rebound by Butler.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
And, Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Here's Curry. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. He kicks to Wiggins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Heat trail by 3, and Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Here's Butler, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Shit out of here. Shit out of here. Oh, damn, son.
Now Curry. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for MP. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game.
Ooh, footwork. He did that. Blender.
And it's working like a charm.
Warriors have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Kuminga finds MP.
Kofi.
Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Robinson. This is it to Rozier. The 11-footer. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Curry. Pass to Kuminga. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Warriors leading by 3. Now the pass to Thompson.
Good take.
And Thompson throws it down.
I know you want to focus on the
roster.
Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Here's Robinson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Rozier. And the rejection by MP. Wiggins against Adebayo. MP, that's for 2. That shot off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now here's Butler. Still yet to score. And it's Adebayo in the corner.
That was stupid of me.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 4. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Philadelphia. He dishes it to Kuminga. MP outside. And he banks in the layup. Dixon's got 10 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Heat call time here.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
Okay.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Nuggets. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've blown away the so-called
that's actually
experts'
a good thing.
opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now, here's
That's
Rozier.
actually a good thing.
43
All
points
right.
out last game.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And both free throws good for MP. The Heat trail by 7. To the inside. Adebayo. Good defense by MP. Wiggins against Butler. Outside for Curry. There's the dish to Thompson.
Should have passed it to Steph, boy.
From deep. And Rozier pulls it down. The Heat shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the
Give
field
it to
so
Bam.
far. Here's Adebayo.
Defense.
Can't cash in from close range. Warriors leading by 7. And here is Curry. He's got 9.
Oh, I hear my controller go with that
MP
bullshit.
outside. Clock at 6. Puts it up from
Rick,
12.
fuck.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler.
Good shot.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Dixon. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now.
Ooh,
It's
defense.
blocked. And they get it back. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. And you look at Dixon. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Now, here's Rozier. After the miss
Good
from Stephen Curry.
motherfucking
Good look there
pass.
as it goes.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
On the wing, Thompson.
Good shot.
Fires the
Great
3.
shot.
Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give
Defense.
up
Oh,
in that
shit. This
situation.
nigga K-Love.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to Thompson. Now, MP.
Ain't got
And the dunk by MP.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
To the paint and stolen by
good
Wiggins.
defense.
Down low, here's Dixon.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's Love, poked away.
Good
Paul
D.
with
Look
the
at Chris
steal.
Paul old ass.
Pass to Dixon. Back to Wiggins. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Jaquez with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the left wing. Love trying to break loose. Jaquez can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
That is a solid opening quarter right here.
give it to
Very
his ass.
active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes. Rozier with the ball. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by MP. On the court for Miami here in the second. Jimmy Butler is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. Dropped in 36 points and was his usual self at the defensive end too. A lot of block shots, something we're accustomed to. Those were video game numbers he put up in the last game. Lloyd had to leave the buzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
Do it again.
He is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Heat trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Highsmith the pass to Butler. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the pass to Payton. Golden State moving it around. And a deep three from Curry. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Good defense by MP.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
To the paint. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Curry. Back to MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Come on, please.
Butler feeling out of it. Driving in. The Warriors pull it in. Dixon's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. The shot by Payton.
That would have been beautiful.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one,
Give
guys.
It to him.
Just flat out blew it.
Adebayo.
Nope.
Dixon grabs the rebound. Dixon's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Here's Butler.
Shit out of here.
Not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go for 2. That one on Thompson.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Highsmith the pass to Rozier. A shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
When you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay, well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And the classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Kuminga dishes to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And a beautiful finish by Adebayo. And that's 15 points for Bam Adebayo. Curry passes to Dixon. Payton in the corner. Here's Curry, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Dixon passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Dixon's got 6 assists now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Oh, he did that. He keep doing it too. I ain't mad at him.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Out to the wing. Curry passes to Payton.
Heat foul. Jokic.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Gary Payton. The Heat making a switch here. And the shot goes down.
Shit. How?
Dixon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Adebayo. Good defense by MP.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Jaquez. 8 points for him. Dixon grabs the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wiggins.
Oh, this nigga.
And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Rozier against Curry. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Good defense by MP.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game.
Defense.
He blocks it again, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's
good shit.
Kofi Joe for that 10th too.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
The Heat shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Inside.
Shit out of here.
Here's Jovic.
Shit out of here.
Goes up and leaves it nice and easy. Jovic has got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Rozier, the pass.
You know what? I'm going to try to make a player.
from Spaz Robinson.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a steadfast nigga. Pulling up from Africa. Shit, I don't know. A no defense, a strictly offensive judge.
Substitution on the court.
Nigga pulling up from Africa and dunking on people. Is that, how can I do that? That's a good question.
77. The Heat. 46.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Dixon.
I know
and it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Curry. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Rozier kicks to Butler. To the inside. Jokic.
Oh, yeah, you lucky motherfucker. Ooh.
Robinson against Thompson.
Shit out of here.
Robinson misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's
good
a guy
shit.
That you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Rebound by Butler.
Not surprised.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second
going
half.
up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Rozier with the steal. Adebayo passes to Rozier.
Do it, boy. Switch up my screen.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, defense knows they're in trouble.
And it goes out of bounds. He's touched by Adebayo.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing.
Send
he just
out.
Lazily reaches out for that. And the
get one more assist and one more block. I'm sending out, homie.
And there's the pass to Dixon. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shoots from 12. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Wiggins. And that's 10 points for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo.
He deserved
it. It's good.
it.
Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And MP throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now Rozier. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. To the paint. Again with the block.
Defense.
You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Golden State's gotten a positive outcome.
Please dunk it.
7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
The Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Wiggins against Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. They get it back. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor.
And the rejection by MP. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That was stupid.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Jovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rozier for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry on the wing. Inside, Dixon. And MP throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Rozier against Curry. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Curry against Rozier. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Robinson against Thompson. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Butler on the way. Fires from 14. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Curry against Rozier.
Good shot.
And another basket for Golden State.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Adebayo.
Nope.
No good on that one. Good defense by MP. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best
Good.
course.
Look at this nigga, Chris Paul, man.
Best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Thompson against Butler.
Shit out of here.
Tonight, he sends it right off the glass. Pass to Dixon. Payton in the corner.
Got you, baby.
Back to MP.
Break. Oh,
yep.
Damn, it's crazy.
Rims out. And it's Mills with the ball for Miami. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th.
Substitution.
They had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament.
Damn.
How do you like it?
Well,
didn't even really have to send out. Definitely trying to get at least a 32-piece.
Look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Butler. And it's Jaquez in at the shooting guard. The Heat trail by 21 to the inside. Adebayo.
Shit out of here.
The second chance effort.
Shit out of here.
Adebayo. Great.
He goes stupid, damn.
Oh, great timing.
He got 36.
Customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of
not
where
off of me. Damn.
And he's done the job here.
Can't buy a bucket.
To grab rebounds. What a game for him.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I can't buy a bucket.
Ball in his teammates' hands. Good things happen.
Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, my bad defense.
Now here's Curry. MP outside. Front past the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
They're in total command of this
That's
game.
that little pro difficulty.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there.
Ain't no way those should go in.
Staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
MP outside. No good on the three. The Heat trail by 18.
Keep chunking that shit
is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win.
So chunking them, bro.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Martin, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Golden State gets called for the foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Curry dishes to MP. The 3. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Curry. Dishes it to MP.
Brick.
And the 3 off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Was tonight playoff preview for you guys? it felt like you really took the intensity to the next level.
Execute how Coach drew it up.
Yeah, it definitely had that playoff atmosphere out there. You know, the fans were hype. The other team was really bringing the defensive pressure, and we were rotating the ball looking for our shooters to get open, which they did. You know, we were really able to execute how Coach drew it up.
All right, so
like getting more comfortable with the ball in your hands.
Yeah, I'm definitely learning the offense. You know, learning the counters and how to respond depending on what the defense is, you know, showing me. You know, but ultimately it's a team
just
game.
Can't touch it.
We all came together to get this dub.
Sure did. Nice game.
Give a damn about that shit. Defense.
Yo lo noto confundido, confundido. Tú andas con lo tuyo, yo ando con lo mío, aborrecido. Esta perra aquí nadie para en los pares.
What I got? 10.
Son pa' que te cure y esa carita hace que se...
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Mami, tíos son iguales, pero con